There's a lot of different purposes, but on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock, we have Sunday school in here.
Yeah, this is
As we do across the hall and down the hall and downstairs for children. And,
This is my Sunday school classroom.
well, you're one of the people in this classroom.
Yeah,
It doesn't belong
It doesn't belong
exclusively to you.
But I'm part of this Sunday school class.
Oh, yeah. And maybe you should be part of a Sunday school class too if you're not already.
Yeah, check them out. We have several adult classes, children's classes, youth classes, so you can always join me in here. We have a good time.
Absolutely.
It's a little rowdy bunch.
Well, this is our Friday preview, which maybe we need to look at a more creative name for that. But we kind of preview Sunday and what's coming next week and that sort of thing. So we're glad that you are joining us.
Yeah. So, if all goes as planned,
Yeah.
the newsletter's coming out this weekend.
The newsletter. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be in your email boxes. If not, check your junk mail. But hopefully it's coming out this weekend.
Okay.
So if all goes as planned.
Sometime this weekend.
Yeah, I'd hope it'd come out today. That's looking slimmer and slimmer the more the day goes on. But, we'll try.
So we've got a big Sunday coming up. It's one of the most holy Sundays of our church calendar, and it's called Pentecost. Everybody knows Easter. Everybody knows Christmas. A lot of people don't know what Pentecost is. In short, Pentecost is the birthday of the church, but it's when we celebrate what happens, as Luke tells the story in Acts chapter 2 about the gift of the Holy Spirit to the disciples.
Yeah, Jesus promises us this gift, and it comes 50 days after Easter. And traditionally, we also talk about that celebration of the Christian church, the birth of the Christian church, and what a gift the church is to us. It's traditional for us to wear red on Pentecost. So, you know what you're going to wear yet?
I don't know yet, but I will be searching my closet for something red.
Pressure's on. But it's a big day, and I do think a lot of times in our Methodist ways we kind of mention Pentecost and then move on. We were talking about how we don't have a season of Pentecost, so we have a season of Easter, we have a season of Christmas, but we don't have a season of Pentecost. And for me, that's because we should be celebrating Pentecost all the time. The Spirit's with us. So.
Absolutely.
But it's always a fun Sunday, and I'm always anxious to see what happens on Pentecost.
Mm-hmm. So what do we got going on?
Well, we have figured out what we're going to do for some of our summer children's programming and youth programming.
Okay.
So we've called it Wow Wednesdays. I mentioned it last week, but we put some more final touches on that. And so you can go to our Facebook page. There's an event there under our Facebook page, and there's also an event on the website or the app that talks a little bit more about it. But it's really going to be a half-day day camp. So registration starts at 8:30. Day camp will kick off at 9 o'clock. Each week is going to have a different theme. So our first one, which is June 22nd, is going to be Let's Splash. And it's going to be all about water games and fun activities in the water. And then the next one is Let's Be Creative. And so we're still going to be doing activities and games, but it's going to be around art. We're going to be making things and painting things and doing games with paint and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. And then Let's Have a Ball. It's going to be sports and field day related. Let's Experiment. And it's a science theme day.
Cool.
So several of the folks in our congregation are going to come help us do some science experiments and learn some things about nature. And then let there be light and noise. And this is going to be a fun day.
You're good at that. Light and noise.
Oh, yeah. I can make some noise. But anyway, we're going to be making noise, learning some stuff about percussion, making our own percussion instruments, and just having a good time. So the day camp part is for kids who are 4 years old all the way through finished 5th grade. And so we'll have them separated. But if you are or a parent of or a grandparent of a youth, older than that, so finished 6th grade or in 6th grade on through high school, we're going to ask them to come and help us be junior counselors. We'll eat lunch together after the kids have gone, and then we'll do some special stuff for our teenagers and youth after that. So it starts June the 22nd. It's every Wednesday through July 20th. So there's a lot more information that's coming out in the newsletter and on the webpage and stuff, but super excited about that. We're looking for help. So even if playing with kids is not your thing, there's lots of stuff for you to do. We'll need help with registration. We'll need help throughout the day getting stuff ready. Food. Yeah, we're going to do snacks for the kids and then lunch for the teenagers. So just lots of ways for us to be involved. And I think sometimes as we get a little older, we think that the kids don't want to be around us or we don't have anything to offer. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. Our children need to see the church in action across the generations. So if you have any inkling at all that you might want to help with that, please reach out and holler, because there's a way for everybody to help.
The other thing you can do is you can just share about it to people that you know, so neighbors, relatives, people in the community.
We're asking folks to register. It's not required, so they can just show up that day. But if they know they're going to do it, it would be helpful for us to know who's coming. So, and there's going to be some stuff leading up to it that we're going to need some help with too. So I might be calling you to get some help. So another thing that. It is summer, that we know.
It is summer.
It is summer. Yes. And almost always with food pantries, there's this phenomenon that happens in the summer. Mm-hmm. Donations go way down. Mm-hmm. Need goes way up.
Yeah, partially because kids are out of school. Right?
Yeah, partially that. So our food pantry is looking a little bare. And so we are going to have a list of items that we need that are most needed for the summer months. They're going to be out it'll be in the newsletter, but it's also going to be out in the narthex of the church where we kind of gather before Sunday mornings. And we're hoping to gather 100 of each of these items during the months of June and July. So we're going to be kind of keeping track of that so we can see how we're doing. But it's going to be things like cooking oil and bottles of ketchup and mayonnaise and things that we just need all the time. But we're going to do a real concentrated push for that.
Okay.
So, but we've seen the need go way up.
I bet that'll be in the newsletter too.
It will be.
Okay.
It will be.
What else you got for us?
There's a whole lot, but we are going to be at annual conference. We leave Sunday after church.
You guys can celebrate. We're not going to be around most of the week.
See, but annual conference happens every year. We've had 2 years where we didn't because of COVID, but clergy and lay people from across our conference, so from Pulaski, Virginia, through Chattanooga, and a little bit of Georgia.
Yep.
There's over 830 churches that'll be represented, and we gather to do the business of annual conference. Mm-hmm. And there's quite a few of us going from here. So you and I are going as clergy.
Yep.
And then Becky Olderman is going as our lay delegate from Gray. And then Amy Bloomberg is going, Alice Lucas, and David Frost. And they're all lay delegates for the district, for churches like us that have two clergy. Mm-hmm. So we have one lay and one clergy. We always balance it out. So in theory.
Yep.
In theory.
So think of us this week. Be in prayer for us and for the Holston Conference as we carry out our business. This is a really important week coming up.
Yep. So it's I won't say it's always fun. It's nice to see people.
Yeah. And
it's important business, but don't think of it as a vacation.
No, it's not a vacation, that's for sure.
It's not a vacation. So what else?
I don't know of anything. Just we kind of entered into that season of summer, and I just remind you all, when you are in town and able to, plan to join us with our activities here at the church on Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons, the Wednesday activities, but be present with us this summer, because I know that most of us are going to travel a little bit and be with family and such. So just make a point to be with us and worship as you can.
Yep. Summer's always fun.
All right. God bless, folks. We look forward to seeing all of you soon.
On Worship Sunday morning.
Yep. Worship Sunday.
See you then.
Bye.